Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how you can use a date data with a date type of text box. As we know, we are all using scripting. So JavaScript, Ajax, we are all using that one with .NET Core or MVC. We are using with that one because previously it was ASP.NET and it was pretty much easy to manage all kind of those server settings, server controls. But now, as we are using only HTML controls, so here sometimes it goes out of hands and we find it difficult to maintain that. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you today is um, we have a report which has a from and a to date, and after I get that data using a post request, okay, the page refreshes when you use the post request, and the date field or any text field that resets, okay, whatever value was there, it comes back to the default value. Okay, and we don't want that, so mostly we don't make post requests with ajax call. However, in sometimes we might have to come across those things and we have to use that. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out how to maintain the dates or how to bring back those dates from the controller or from the backend to the front end and still have it fixed on the same place even after getting a response from the server. Okay, so this one is the website. This is the live data. So the live data is like so for example, I'm trying to fetch for example there is a krishna. So I'll try to get the data from the first until today. And if you want to say the inspect, I'll show the inspecting in the local one. Okay, this one might give you a different kind of result and you might find it difficult. Okay, so I'm trying to fetch the data from first to the 8th, 5th. Okay. Okay, let's see. Debugger has turned on. Let's see. Okay, the data type, sorry, the fifth DDMMYY. Yeah, this is the proper format. Okay, this is in DDMMYY. Okay, so this was a post request. I made a post request. Okay, it's giving me data from first until the 5th of August. Okay, and now I made a post request and it's still I'm getting these value. Okay, let's come back to my local one. This is okay, this is the local one. Okay, this one you see it has a month, dd, and year. Okay, the server has a different type of setting and the local one has a different type of setting, though I'm using the server to get the data. Like my connection string has the server's ip address to fetch that data even if I'm running the program in the local. Okay, so here you can see, I'll show you here the same person, suppose krishna, and I'm taking it let's make it to August 1st until August 5th. Find it. This one is set to month, though it's maintaining a DDMM, but I don't know if even if get the response, it's giving me like MMDDYY. Okay, so same result set, but the date is in a different format. Okay, so let me show you the program now. What I'm doing here, I'm doing an ajax call. I'm doing an ajax call to fetch this data, and I'll show you the post method as well. So here is the post method. It's giving me the report to, and from date and to date I'm getting it from the front end. Person name I'm getting it from the drop down. ID is the person's ID, so I'm putting it like in a hidden control or something. Okay, so lastly what I'm doing is I'm using a view bag to send it back the person's name, the from date, the to date. Okay, these are the things that I'm sending it back to the front page, like back to my view. Okay, now I will catch these things from the view bag and I will display that. Let's go to the display part. Okay, let's go through this script is bundled in this script section. So this part I'm doing it beyond that. Okay, so after this Ajax scripts, I'm using it on a different set. Okay, what happens is, because if I put it on the above the script tag, it uh, it deactivates all the format of the Ajax calls, like these buttons, these colors, these are all decolorized and everything appears white. That's why I put it at the back, so that let the script have its color, look and beauty, and then you can come up with this white text boxes, I mean white font. Okay, so what we did here now, we passed those things, the name of the person in a view bag and the from date and to date in view bag. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm collecting those information in the front end. I put those information in a constant variable. Okay, yeah, constant variable. I couldn't tell you like why I did that, but this thing worked. Okay, so I put those things in a const. Select option is here, and then it's running through a loop which has all the drop down values, and then it's selecting the name of the person which is in the view bag. Okay, now that's for the person's name. Let's come back to our date part. So what we did is took two constant variables from and to, used that for the view bag data, then gave it used another set of constants to format a new date, and then using this const variable to convert it into a date type of data. Okay, and then assigning that the latest const variables information back to the text boxes. How? See, I mean sliced them all. Okay, the day is divided, the month is divided, and then the year is just one variable to get the year from the date variable. So what, the second const variable, I'm fetching the date, the day first. Okay, so this is the format. You can see, note this down if you want to. So this is the format we did that. Where day equals to, in a pair of brackets, 0 plus dates dot get date dot slice minus 2. Okay, this is to get the day. The month, same type of the dates dot get month plus 1. So what happens is, like jQuery or JavaScript, it gets the month with a additional plus 1. Okay, so I mean back with a minus 1. That's why I had to make it plus 1 to have the current month. Okay, then slice minus 2, and then finally the from date, I put that into a var because I don't know what kind of output it will be, so I put that in a var. Dates.getFullYear plus this so YY, then then DD. Okay, that's the format of a text box. YY DD. Date type of text box, it will have this kind of format. um, yeah, so on my local, day first and month last works, but on the server, month first and day first works to show me the correct type of value. Okay, finally I'm assigning those values into the text boxes. The from day is the name of the text box that's showing up here on the display. Okay, that's the name of the text box, and to date is the name of the text box. So dot val, this is the thing. I hope you understand this much. So pretty much useful to use a date type of text box. If you have a post request and you lose data from those text boxes, uh, it was not an Ajax call, it was a post call, and you lost the data of the text boxes date values. So this is how you are going to fetch that back and put it back on the text boxes. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood. If I go ahead and run my thing here, I'll show you what happens. So this is the loading page. Let's go ahead and try to get that of Udairaj. First of fifth of find it. got an Ajax break. Okay, now this function is going to give me the totals of the columns. Then I need my dates. Uh, I think dates is already fetched. Calculation. The date was already fetched. So the date it fetches with the find request. Yeah, it's first hitting that part. You see, when I make a post request, I selected the name and then I made a find. This find is a post request, and it's first of all it's going to the script tag, the bottom one, not the front one which has the Ajax. It's going to the second part, and here it's fetching me the view bags result. You can see this const select option equals to there. This is the view bag which is giving me the name of the person, and here from date it is also in a view bag, and it has fetched the date value from there. Then it's doing all the conversions here, and after it does all the conversion. I'll show you. This is like it's setting up the name in from the drop down, setting it in the drop down box. It's selecting the person's name. Let's okay. Now after selecting the person's name here, it's going to the yeah, day here. Now it will fetch the day. See dates. It got August 1. Where day has 01. You can see this 1st of August. Now let's move to the next one. Month it got 8th. That's the month August, and the total value now 20230801. Similarly, it will get the second part, and it's going to bind the value in the text boxes in the last part. First first binding done, and the second binding also done. Okay, end it, and for this person no data was there, so it's not giving me any result. Some data was there. Sometimes it's slow, it doesn't fetch the data. Ajax fails. Okay, so now we got the data, and we got the dates as well with the post request. So I hope you understood what we were going through, and just to make a summary of what all things we did. So on the find button, we made a post request to the controller to fetch the data, and then retrieved back our from date to date and the person's name using view bags. We passed it through view bags, and then received it in the front end, and then bind it with the fields with the values. Okay, and this is the description part where we bound the date values into the text boxes back. Okay. All right, guys. So that was all for today. And I hope you understood what we went through. Thanks for continuing with us. Thanks for staying with us. We will have some more videos coming in. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected, and happy coding. Thank you.